And we're live for episode 214.
That's right.
All right, here we go. This week on the Media Virus Podcast, we figured out why some people think that the CEO deserved to die. AI can deny without batting an eye. Just because he assassinated an insurance executive, that doesn't make him a hero. Turns out, he is actually kind of an asshole. Then, we explore the probable Ivy League reason that asshole thought violence was the answer.
Shut up and sit down.
It's the Media Virus Podcast. Now, here's your infection team.
Broadcasting live directly from our own deranged corner of the internet, where the headlines are twisted, the jokes are questionable, and the hosts are definitely not qualified. This is the show where no topic is off limits, no punchline too inappropriate, and no one leaves without at least learning or catching a little something. Whether you're here for the chaos, the comedy, or just because you've made a series of poor life choices, welcome to the Media Virus Podcast. Let's point and laugh as our world is burning around us. Well, it's 2 weeks until Christmas. The malls are bustling and the streets are packed, and people that haven't been out of their houses since last Christmas are climbing behind the wheels to cause havoc on the roadways. This is the absolute worst time of year. It's cold, it's shitty, and we all have to go broke for some reason. But it is the time of year where the rich traditionally give to the poor. But this year, it is the best gift the poor has ever gotten. With the ceremonial removal of United Healthcare CEO, we have all been given the gift of telling those who are milking us dry that their lives are meaningless and their deaths bring us joy. And the city of New York was given an extra special Christmas present. In a city with so many senseless killings, there was finally one that makes sense. So that
Are you writing to the time of the song now?
no, I'm just reading to the time of the song now.
Okay, because you hit the
It fit.
post, brother. You hit the
I
post.
did. Yeah.
I'm loving
That's
it.
Well, I didn't do it on purpose, so I can't really take any credit for it.
Oh, but denied, deposed, deceased, AI insurance, and a CEO's demise. What do you know about that, Matt? What do you know? What do you know? Good evening, Matty. Reverend Professor Mike Litoris, delivering the latest in scandalous corporate karma. United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson was sent to the great actuarial table in the sky, courtesy of an alleged shooter with a grudge sharper than UHC's claim denial policies.
I mean, not for nothing, but it's not really alleged. Somebody shot him. But that is cold. Kind of like their rejection letters. What's the story?
Oh, it's spicier than a rejected prescription for chili pepper anal cream. The backstory? Thompson's company used an AI called NH Predict to deny claims. But get this, Matt. 90% of the time, it was wrong. They basically trained a digital Ebenezer Scrooge to deny patients right out of their chemo.
So this AI is the Grinch of healthcare, stealing claims instead of Christmases. What about the shooter? A whistleblower with a grudge or someone with a denied Viagra reimbursement?
We get into that in the next story. But here's the kicker. Reports say the shooter etched deny, defend, and depose onto the shell casings. That's courtroom poetry there. Or as I call it, Exhibit A in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in Hell.
Yikes. Talk about leaving a paper trail, literally. But with UHC's reputation, Mike, isn't this just another day at the office?
That's the sad part, Matty. People are reacting online like this is a new national holiday. Anger at insurance giants is boiling over faster than my last divorce settlement. Some say this was bound to happen in a system where claims get rejected faster than my stand-up routines.
It seems like Thompson's AI finally met a metric it couldn't dodge. Bullets! Ha! Any word on the lawsuit tied to this mess?
Oh, it's ongoing. Families of denied patients allege UHC knowingly used this error-prone algorithm. So while the courts dig in, one thing's clear. Karma doesn't need a claims adjuster.
Well, Mike, sounds like justice, irony, and dark humor collide. Keep us posted. And remember, folks, the most dangerous thing in the world is a man who thinks he's got nothing to lose.
That's true.
That's
Is
true.
definitely true.
So, you got any thoughts on
Yeah.
this AI?
Listen, I have thoughts on the boy, the shooter.
You have
Are you
thoughts on
going to
the
talk
shooter?
about how pretty he is?
I mean, he is very pretty. The girlies on the internet love him. The girlies and the gays. But there's just so many little funny things. Like a lawyer named Mario. Step up. Let's make something funny happen.
A lawyer named Mario. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's what we're looking for.
I will totally risk a C&D from Nintendo Corporation to use those during our trial coverage. Boom, boom, boom. Dun, 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 dun.
It's just like it's so weird because like it reminds me of like Aaron Hernandez. Like Aaron Hernandez was a whole ass fucking murderer.
Yep.
But, like the girlies were like, he's so fine though.
Hey, Aaron, he's so fine. He's so fine. He
You
blew
know what I
someone's
mean?
brains out. Hey, Aaron. No, wait.
And so like also what was the other guy that in the movie the Disney guy played him? Zach
Galifianakis?
No. He's from like LA. He was a murderer.
Oh, from L.A.
Brody? No. Brandy? No. Oh, he's like really famous for murdering.
Are you talking about Ted Bundy?
Yes.
Ted Bundy. Ted was a fairly good-looking guy.
Yeah. Like
How the fuck did you get Ted Bundy out of Zach somebody?
Because Brandy or whatever. I was thinking of bees. Anyways, I just feel like I mean I wasn't like around back then because I don't know if I was live, but like the girlies loved Ted Bundy. The girlies were like, he's cute.
You know, if you look back, the pictures of Ted wasn't quite as handsome as everyone would have you believe.
Oh,
I mean,
100%. I was catfished.
Not a bad looking guy, but you know, they really put it forward that he was particularly handsome. In fact, I believe there was a I don't know if it was a movie or if it was like a miniseries on TV, but Mark Harmon played him in something. And you know, Mark Harmon is a pretty good looking guy when he's younger. But
yeah, the guy I'm thinking of that played him, the guy from Blue Zones, on that show, Zach something, he has his face all jacked up. Everybody thought he had like plastic surgery because of plastic surgery's sake, but really he got in a car accident.
My favorite Mark Harmon movie is Summer School.
Zac Efron.
That's a good one. That's definitely a good one.
Zac Efron is the person that she's thinking of.
That played Ted Bundy.
But Summer School was my favorite Mark Harmon movie.
That was the one with the dog, right?
That was the one with the dog. Where in the beginning he's sitting there on a beach chair.
And what's her name? I can't. The leading female. She was in it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. I remember Chainsaw and the other guy. And the two kids that loved horror movies.
Yeah.
The bunny scene. But my favorite scene in that movie is where he's eating peanut butter with his fingers. He's just dipping the peanut butter. He's dipping his fingers in the peanut butter and he's eating them. and he's dipping his peanut butter fingers in the peanut butter. He's giving some to the dog.
Yeah.
He dips his fingers in the peanut butter. He's eating some.
Disgusting. I feel like we just saw that recently. But back to Luigi. So it's just funny that nobody cares that he murdered this man.
Dude, what if he was the second guy
Courtney
to
Thorne's-
try? What if he was the second guy to try to kill this guy to kill this CEO?
Right.
You know, but the first guy was eaten by a huge flower.
I mean, that would have been a real bitch for him.
Yeah.
So funny.
No good?
Nope.
I thought it was pretty funny.
But that's all. That's my thoughts. It's just peculiar that this is a criminal. It's a murderer.
Uh-huh.
Also, I didn't read the manifesto, but I saw some clips of
But
it.
oh, he can write? He can read?
He's
Well,
giving.
it's interesting. I mean, he is Ivy League educated, which we're going to get to here shortly. But let's just take a minute and realize in this country, we're never given. They never let us see our criminals as handsome people.
Yeah. Criminals are dumpy poor people.
They should also publish manifestos, I feel.
When we do,
They did.
when we see somebody's mugshot where they're good looking and their hair's done and they smile, we poke fun at it. We don't say, "Oh, look at how great this guy looks."
Right.
Can't believe he went and killed 17 people and robbed the bank and stuck a banana in a dog's ear.
Yeah.
He killed a dog?
He doesn't look like he would kill a dog. Only ugly people kill dogs.
Right?
Not for nothing. If he'd have killed a dog, there'd be national outcry. He'd have been cornered in that McDonald's and beaten to death.
Yes.
You
Yeah,
know.
they couldn't have gotten a cop there fast enough.
No, but we're gonna hear more about his from Ivy League to the orange jumpsuit.
Yeah, from the Ivy League to an orange jumpsuit, Luigi Mangione and the CEO murder mystery. Good evening, Matty. As promised, we've got a tale hotter than a McDonald's worker's butt after backing into the fryer. Straight from Altoona, Pennsylvania, where cops nabbed Luigi Mangione, Ivy League grad and now prime suspect in the murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson.
Ivy League, huh? Guess he minored in criminal ineptitude. Tell me he wasn't caught doing something stupid.
Oh, stupider than you can imagine. This guy got recognized at a McDonald's, probably ordering a McNugget combo with a side of "Oops, I'm on the run." The sharp-eyed Good Samaritan thought, that guy looks like a murderer, and called the cops.
Hamburger's got nothing on this guy. But what makes Luigi our main suspect?
Where to start? He was packing a ghost gun with a silencer, fake IDs out the wazoo, and even a manifesto that screams, "Dear Diary, I hate capitalism." Plus, the shell casings at the scene had "Deny, Defend, and Depose" written on them. Subtle as a sledgehammer, Matty.
So he's basically the poster child for I watched Fight Club one too many times. But tell me, did Luigi really think Monopoly money in his backpack was going to complete his Ocean's 11 audition?
I mean, if you're going to take down a CEO, don't pack fake cash like you're bailing out of Boardwalk. The NYPD has says Luigi's gun might have been 3D printed. I guess he didn't graduate magna cum laude.
Genius or not, this guy was no pro, leaving DNA on candy wrappers and water bottles. Sloppy. Real hitmen don't snack mid-crime spree.
Exactly. Authorities even found footage of Luigi flirting with a hostel clerk who told him to smile for the camera. That's like robbing a bank and asking for a selfie with the teller.
Well, Mike, he went from Ivy League valedictorian and the first in line at Rikers. Let me start again. Well, Mike, he went from Ivy League valedictorian to the first in line at Rikers cafeteria. Let's see if his next big speech is, "Your Honor, I plead not guilty."
I mean, it's going to have to be. I'm guessing he's probably going to lean on insanity.
You'd almost have to, But I mean, here's what I don't understand. Right? He's carrying a ghost gun.
Right.
Right? If he's only going to kill ghosts, why do we care?
I mean, that's a perfect point.
Babe,
I'm afraid of no ghosts.
that's it.
Mhm.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
How
How come you liked it when Mike said it?
I didn't. I just went shh. It's called pulling out of a tailspin. We're in a tailspin.
Uh-huh.
Trying to
Well, then you might want to look at the Ivy League of Extraordinary Malcontents. Academia's War on Capitalism.
What school did he go to?
The University of Pennsylvania.
Bitch.
I know.
Do we know him?
I don't believe that you know him, but I think that Junior and his friends may have spent time on campus at the same time
Oh my god.
that Luigi was there.
I'm telling everybody I know him.
But Mike, we've got
I
a
went to
wild
school
one
with my
today.
kids.
Luigi Mangione, Ivy League grad turned vigilante capitalist crusher, makes you wonder if the tuition includes a free copy of the Unabomber's manifesto. What's the scoop?
Matty, it seems Ivy League schools are less path to prosperity and more path to paranoia. Luigi went from coding for car sales at TrueCar to a manifesto writing fugitive with a ghost gun. Somewhere between Computer Science 101 and Advanced Anarchy, the wheels came off.
Ghost guns, fake IDs, monopoly money. Sounds like Luigi tried to fuck his own face. Is this why Ivy League grads are learning now? Capitalism, bad, crime, fun?
Pretty much, these elite institutions are churning out disenchanted geniuses who think depose isn't just for dictators, but for corporate execs too. Luigi probably aced his intro to insurgency seminar before tanking his Consequences 101 final.
So instead of landing a cushy job in Silicon Valley, these folks are swapping corner offices for wanted posters. Bold strategy, Cotton.
And the irony? These are the same kids whose parents probably cashed in stock options to pay for their $80,000 a year radicalization camp. Imagine Luigi at Thanksgiving explaining his manifesto to Aunt Karen while she's carving the turkey.
Will you pass the mashed potatoes, Luigi? And now tell me why you hate the free markets again. How does this affect job prospects? Spoiler, it's tough to land a six-figure job when your LinkedIn profile says aspiring revolutionary current fugitive.
Exactly, Matty. Employers want team players, not team destroyers. Showing up to a job interview with a 3D printed gun and a manifesto, that's going to get you escorted out by security, not onboarded.
Honestly, if these kids are so anti-capitalist, why don't they just join the Peace Corps? At least they get dental.
Because, Matty, shaking fists at the man is easier than rolling up your sleeves to help people. Besides, Luigi's rant against capitalism doesn't exactly scream hire me.
Well, if Ivy League schools are now breeding grounds for discontent, maybe it's time we replace their diplomas with certificates of participation in chaos.
At this rate, the only CEO Luigi's becoming is Chief of Evading Officers.
Well, he's not evading very well, as he got.
Not anymore, no.
He got locked up. Now,
It's a good couple days.
you're really on this guy's side, aren't you?
No, I'm just trying to be involved.
Well, I got disappointing news, ladies. Luigi can't fuck.
We did hear that. It's late breaking.
It's true. Here it is, right here. Luigi Mangione's back pain was so intense that he couldn't be physically intimate with anyone, former landlord says.
How the fuck would the landlord know?
Because he didn't fuck them. United Healthcare CEO murder suspect Luigi Mannione was suffering terrible back pain to the point where it was not possible for him to have sex with anyone or date. His former landlord says. R.J. Martin, who owns the co-living space in Hawaii where Mangione lived for 6 months, said the murder suspect revealed to him that he was in constant pain over a pinched nerve and a misaligned spine.
In Hawaii?
Well, he was in Hawaii when he said that to the person.
Oh.
I
Where does he,
mean-
live?
Well, now it's Rikers.
Okay, where did he
Well,
live before
he's
that?
actually in a prison in Pennsylvania right now, or jail in
Oh.
Pennsylvania.
He's giving abs. He's a muscle man.
He's a muscleman.
Apparently,
doing?
that's a lot easier to do when you're in your 20s.
Yeah.
With all that back pain, though?
Well,
Makes you wonder how he got all that back pain, doesn't it?
Oh, he's giving eyebrows, too. He's so cute.
here's a
There's
apparently his
lower back.
his lower back's got a bunch of pins in it.
It looks like there's, yeah. I mean, I think my back would hurt if it had spikes in it too.
Okay.
Right?
They look like zip ties.
Dude, somebody call this guy up and tell him we figured it out.
There
Shits
are
out.
4 zip ties on your spine. If you just release them, you're probably going to be okay.
You'll feel much better.
Could have saved you a lot of trouble, dude.
You're welcome.
Oh my god. It was a slideshow. There's 3 more images.
3 more images.
Treble.
Well, one of them's a commercial that we don't endorse.
No, you're right.
I mean, we do love her, though. Oh, that's his mugshot?
That's his mugshot.
Oh, my God.
He cleans
not
up a
that
lot
good
better
looking.
than his everyday, isn't it?
He looks skinny. He lost weight.
You don't say.
He lost weight.
Not
He
even-
hasn't been eating right.
He hasn't been eating.
Not
gotta
at
fix him
McDonald's,
a
he didn't
plate.
lose weight.
Tell him to go to his Nana's house.
Yeah, right. Nona's won't let you be skinny.
Big ears he has for a 20-something-year-old.
Well, it's just because his head looks so small. He's so skinny.
Some guys get him something to eat. Stuffed.
Yeah.
Bendito.
Oh, he's skin and bones.
That's
Come
what his
here,
like
you
aunt
eat,
is
you
saying
eat.
that haven't seen him.
Come here, you eat.
We were literally. Oh my God! Did you see Luigi on the news? He looks so skinny. I told his mom, he's not eating.
You know, that Real Housewives that you watch is really working out. I mean, you're getting the accents down perfectly. I'm loving it. We've got at least 3 or 4 female voices in you. I know it.
Oh my! 100%. Are you kidding? I have Karen. I have Karen. I have somebody Mexican. Juanita.
Okay.
I have Cher Horowitz as F. I have Daria's best friend. Ew, Stacy. Daria.
Oh, yeah.
The girl with black hair.
Yeah, I remember. Well,
What else were we talking about?
Didn't Janine Garofalo voice that?
Did she? I love her. Every time I used
I
to
don't-
do those
I don't
like
know that it was. but-
celebrity lookalikes, I would always get her and Kelly Clarkson. I mean Kelly Osbourne.
that's funny because my ex-wife used to make fun of me because I had the biggest crush on Janine Garofalo.
Oh my God! Well, the internet thinks that I look like if Janine Garofalo and Kelly Osbourne had a baby.
Well, I'm not that hot for Kelly Osbourne, but
It's just because she's fat. The babe. She's the only fat celebrity, so
oh, the only one they had?
she's the only one they have.
She looks kind of scary thin, though.
Oh, now, yeah.
I think she's had like some other stuff done. But
I mean, she did a whole weight loss thing like a while. Like this is back in like the when she was on
no.
Joan the fuck is her name?
Rivers.
Rivers?
Joan Rivers. When she did the Fashion Police.
Con Rivera?
This is like 15 years ago, of course.
I remember.
When she started doing the purple hair, and then she lost a bunch of weight just because she was trying to be skinny because she was with Joan Rivers, and then it just stayed off. But their whole family, I mean, Sharon Osbourne was like the first celebrity to like publicly do gastric bypass.
Yep. Sharon's cool. If you've followed that whole thing as much as you could see in the public for the past probably 30 years, I'd say, because Sharon started to become famous in her own right when Ozzy was doing Howard Stern, because she was wife, manager, and handler.
Handler.
And sometimes translator. Because once Ozzy gets going, you can't understand him.
Yeah.
That was always the thing that, like, that was the biggest joke, like, back in the 80s and 90s. I think there was a skit like that. They brought him in. Then he just starts singing, "Generals gathered on the seas."
Yep. SNL.
Yeah. Probably.
But
Funny.
And apparently that's pretty much who he is in general. That they did that reality show, and he was, it was basically just him bumping around the house, making unintelligible noises
with other dogs.
But
that's how I know them.
I used to watch it once in a while.
I was like obsessed.
Once you're about 2 or 3 minutes in, you totally understand Ozzy. At least I always did.
Yeah, totally. Once you get used to it,
it was like,
understand them.
Like when it was first coming on, it'd be a little hazy, but then it would kick in, and once the smoke clears, you can understand Ozzy.
Off topic, but I just saw this on my social media.
Okay.
Gypsy Rose's book is coming out.
Okay.
Speaking of criminals.
Oh my God, tell us more about it.
It's called My Time to Stand by Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
Now, remind us, what was she accused of?
She killed her mother.
She was accused of conspiring to kill her mother because she asked her boyfriend to kill her mother, and he did.
Oh.
She was
that's conspiring.
I know.
But you said accused, as if
he asked what she was accused, and you said killing her mother, and she was not accused of murder. But she was a victim of Munchausen syndrome by proxy.
Well, that always sucks.
Yeah. The one they did a show about her on Hulu.
Like her mom was like fucking keeping her sick, like feeding her poisons and shit.
Yeah.
It made the doctors take all her teeth out.
Oh.
Made her shave her head all the time. Made her be in a wheelchair. But like when she was like by herself, she would like just walk around like in her room and stuff. Or like when her mom was sleeping, she would just like get up and like go to the fridge and like make a food. But like in front of her mom and everybody else, she would like be in her wheelchair.
That's I don't quite get it. I've heard some things on podcasts where they've talked about it a bit, and it's strange. It's a really weird thing.
Yeah.
I see. Show? Here's the thing: is I don't like this girl. All right.
I have to.
I don't like her at all because she's a bitch.
Okay.
Okay. Now I understand.
She's like my age now.
I understand your mom did shitty stuff. That doesn't mean that you can fucking just do whatever the fuck you want.
Right.
All right. She was in love with this fucking guy. They were having a prison, like, pen pal fucking relationship.
Okay.
He breaks up with her. She starts another relationship. Right?
Okay.
They get married, and while she's still in prison, this dude marries her.
The new boyfriend.
The new boyfriend marries her. Takes full responsibility for her when she gets out. Like, he's going to live with me. Everything's going to be all right. No one, right? Dude, she starts fucking the guy
No, you're skipping over. You're skipping over.
What am I skipping over?
Her mom is the bitch. Her stepmom. So the first boyfriend broke up with her because her first fiance broke up with her because he wanted her to like be on her own a little bit. Like he was like, listen, if she comes back to me, then it's true, we're in love, but I'm not gonna like take up all of her time because like this girl's like never like been an adult before.
Right.
So he broke up with her to like let her breathe.
Yeah.
But she's codependent and she thinks she needs a man because she doesn't know better. And so she marries the first guy or the next guy who's fucking ugly as sin. And like the first one is like not as ugly, but he's definitely a doucher. And so anyway, so the stepmom is friends still with the first guy.
Right.
And so she's kind of planting a couple seeds about why they broke. I talked to Ryan or whatever his name was. I think Ryan is the second guy. I was talking to Matt, and he did tell me why you guys broke up, and like things like, and then it brings the curiosity, and then her social media is blowing up, and then the reason why her actual husband was being a dick to her, and like she was like no, he was like kind of trying to control her, like telling her like, listen, you need to do social media because that's how we make money. Because he was like a special ed teacher or something, so like he didn't have a lot of money.
Right.
But he was
sorry, you have to go out and earn.
So he's trying to like tell her what to do, and she's super turned off by him telling her what to do. But like he's not wrong,
Right. Like
she wants to YOLO.
It sounds like she doesn't know what she's supposed to do and needs someone to tell her from time to time.
Right, but she's like, no, my mom controlled me my whole life and fucking ruined it. So no, I don't want you to control me. That, and like she's still, and her dad said this on screen on his confessional, she's still a 15-year-old girl.
Right.
I mean, she was 21 when she killed her or got her mom killed, but like she thought that she was 15 years old.
From all of
like she didn't even know like her actual age.
All of the abuse and bad shit. Yeah, she's
so
mentally, she's probably about 15.
So she's thinking she's boy crazy. She's thinking of 15-year-old shit. She's playing like little games. She's trying to be like a cutesy girly girl, but obviously she's like not that cute.
She's almost 40.
Right.
Yeah.
And so she's having a hard time. And so the dad is just like, come home and be 15 years old in my house and I'll teach you how to grow up. And then, but she's married to this whole ass man.
Yeah.
And this whole ass man is like, yeah, girl. And like they're, just sharing too much information online. So she's like, I don't even want to be online. He's like, you have to be online because that's where the money comes from. And she's like, I don't give a fuck about money. But he's
that's
like,
because she's been taken care of or in prison her whole life.
I mean, but it's like, it's not like she doesn't have money. Like there are literally companies that are like knocking on her door, like, please come here and do this. And she's like, okay. She was on fucking Good Morning America 2 weeks after she got out.
I don't think you pay for that.
I mean,
no,
hair and makeup and clothes and all the things.
They throw you a plane ticket. They'll get you there.
Yeah.
Give you a
They
room.
showed it on the show. Celebrities are so weird.
Yeah. Especially when they're
celebrity murderers
for right stuff, for the right shit.
Yeah. What else are we supposed to be talking about?
Well, we talked about Gypsy Road Blanchard. That was. And then we talked about this Luigi Mangione.
This other young criminal.
All these young criminals are coming up on the show. Ted Bundy we talked about.
Maybe we
Zach Bundy, Zach Brandy.
Maybe we should round some of these guys up and have either a reality show or.
Oh my god! Imagine.
Remember back in the
Murphy.
I got it. Do you remember back in the day when we were kids, Matt? They used to have, and it was awesome because it only came around once a year, and it was kind of exciting. Circus of the Stars.
Oh yeah,
right.
That was the best.
They'd set up 3 rings, and they'd have somebody that.
Erica's got no clue. She does not understand.
Like, it was a total production. Like they'd bring somebody, they'd get the guy who was kind of
Like
older.
it was a circus.
Yeah, they'd get an older, handsome guy with a good voice to come in and be ringmaster.
But like stars. Like fucking, I think Alyssa Milano one year, wasn't she? Like a
We'll have to look back, but yeah, it was a whole thing. It's Circus of the Stars. They would
Circus of the Stars. They would get all these fucking famous people and they'd put on a circus.
It's so weird.
Right?
It would
Reality
air
TV with the 80s.
in like a lull. Like sometimes it would be on in the summer. You know, when you're in reruns and you got to have something exciting every couple of weeks for people to pay attention to TV for.
Right.
And they'd have people doing trapeze acts and all kinds of crazy shit that these people on your favorite TV shows shouldn't be doing.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
And it was a thing. Yeah.
I saw a meme that had pictures of Luigi.
Yeah.
Hold on. So it also had pictures. They were talking about, and this page that posted it was talking about the Menendez brothers.
Right.
And like everything that they have going on and all the things. But they were saying, for Luigi, they had all these pictures of Luigi, and they were like, Ryan Murphy will direct it and he'll make it a softcore porn. And it was just the most accurate thing because we watch two Ryan Murphy, 3 more Ryan Murphy shows, and he's just such a crazy with all of his writing.
Yeah, I mean, he goes into some interesting places.
Dark.
Mm-hmm.
Dark places. Anyways, that's all on my celebrity criminal goss.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's it for the A block then. If that's
And as every week, episode 214's A block is brought to you by 302-46 Voice. If you want my voice on your project, dial 302-46 Voice. Our friends at mysportsreports.com have a Redbubble shop at redbubble.com. You can go and get all manner of gifts from them with all kinds of great artwork that they put on things, or you can just go to My Sports Reports and listen to the sports reports because that's good stuff too. Talking about all the regional sports, a lot of the high school sports in the area here, which are a whole thing really. And that said, we will be back with our B block where we will talk about some generational stuff and what's wrong with Gen X in just a few.
Oh man, that was good. Another good show, guys.